3, 2, 1, go.
Hello, what's good, people? The moon is glowing and the cows are casting. I'm one of your hosts, Cow of Schmau.
And presumably that makes me the other one, Bozocow.
And today we have the grand finals of the first and potentially only Anomaly Cup.
Indeed. Yeah, Anomaly Cup has been a lot of fun. I would love to host another one, but obviously Homeworld 3 is coming out, so we'll see if there's still interest for it. But for now, we're going to be watching this one. And it is a Just Carrier replay pack, so naturally, instead of, you know, just putting out like a very boring info document, he's given us a picture. Why don't we go check that out real quick? Oh, well, I would, except... okay, there we go. Now it's working. So this is pretty much wonderful, as you would expect. But the important things to note is that it's going to be random on both for both players here. And then because it's a best of 7, we play every map that isn't banned. So it's only, what is it, Titan Passage and Kalash Teeth that don't get played here. And then I think you'll understand the image that he's chosen to put on here in time, but... Did I actually say this in game, by the way, Carrier? I can't remember. Behold my mastery of Anomaly Arts? I might have actually said that. No? Okay. He's put that in post then, but still.
Alright, so it looks like we've got an eco opener from Just Carrier getting into the game here. And a triple base runner opener from Bozocow.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure I can really recommend this, but I did it, so... I mean...
We are just gonna find out how it goes.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, honestly, it's not looking good right now, considering Just Carrier has already dropped an anti-air turret right at Bozo's extraction.
That's curious, by the way. How come he puts the logistics module down here instead of opening the wreck thing? Maybe he wanted to make it look like he was rushing or something? I don't know.
Could be.
He says, so you don't know which side. Yeah, I guess that makes sense, too. Anyway, I was gonna say, every time in the Anomaly Cup that we've seen Conf played, I've always mentioned that they really need carrier power, and I think that people are not investing heavily enough into that, but, like, 3 base runners is great if they all extract. It's not very good at all if they don't, you know? And like you said, he's got that anti-air turret post down, so this might be a little difficult. And it starts firing now, so you can see I'll pull back immediately. Problem, especially in this placement, this is a really good placement, right? Where he can fire over the hill like that. I can't do anything to this. So this is pretty annoying.
And second AA turret goes down too.
Yeah.
So...
Yeah.
Just Carrier is trying to shut this play right down, and look, he's stacking straight into air.
But I've got the blind counter. Let's go. Yeah, you always have to get the blind anti-air in this patch as Conf, especially on such a big map like this, because you don't know what your opponent's doing, so make sure you don't get caught off guard. And then the Sand Skimmers here, pretty bad combat units in this early stage of the game, but turret posts don't move, so I'm thinking, okay, we can actually get some value out of that. See how it goes, though.
Yeah, I have the feeling you don't have enough skims to make this work, but we shall see.
Almost had enough time for a third AA turret. Oh my goodness. Well, I think this is actually gonna work. Yeah. Does that guy extract? Oh, let's go.
Yes! All right.
Behold my mastery of Anomaly Arts! You see? As written.
Yeah, that was a really convincing play, actually.
Yeah, I've got to say, I'm kind of surprised myself. I didn't think that would really work at all. You can see 2 skims moving out across the field too. I mean, they're not going to be able to do anything on their own. He just wants to check. And we do have that first missile ship on the field. I'd love to, like, see his carrier and see that he's got air tech already. Because then I would build more of them, obviously. But, either way, that feels pretty good. You can see the, mobility system is powered up over the normalizing point, so that's really nice. The Sandscaper's reveal, the Strike Fighter's reveal on the Sandscaper's actually, so that's pretty nice.
Looks like they're going for an eco strike, though.
Indeed. Missile ship's not in position there, so they're gonna get the one pass. Not the one piece, but the one pass. Oh, and look at it, it kills 4 of them on the main base. Oh.
Ah.
That's just rude. That's really just rude.
Yeah. Brutal air reveal.
Ow. I couldn't even speak for a moment. I was breathless, you know? Hey, I got a logistics module, so that's nice, right? It's a gunship, by the way, coming out now. So that's also going to be something to deal with. Gunships, of course, a little bit less valuable on their own because they don't have any vision, but with that probe seeing everything, it can certainly kill off these base runners if it likes, so that looks like one of them will extract anyway. There it goes, doing its thing. Missile ship is here, but I don't expect we can possibly kill this guy in time. It's hanging out, actually. Oh yes, this is what Just Carry was telling me about earlier. Okay, I need to explain what just happened there because it probably wasn't obvious. So the missile ships have this upgrade that gives them the radar-guided missiles where they have more range, right? And I think it says accuracy in the tooltip as well, which is crazy because they always hit, but whatever. It turns out that when you get that tech, it changes what weapon the missile ship has. And so the missile ship forgets all about its cooldown, and so it's able to just fire again instantly. And that actually happened there. That gunship died because the upgrade finished, and so it just instantly got another shot off. So that's pretty crazy. I hadn't noticed that in game at all. Just Carry made a clip about it later. But... yeah, it's hard to believe that actually happened. I was telling him when he was telling me that this was something that could be done, that like, well, that's gotta be such an edge case. I mean, when will that ever happen? And he was like, well, it happened in our games, in the finals, so... so there you go. By the way, here come the bombers.
And that is one very dead base runner.
Yeah, do you think enough ordnance was dropped on that thing? Hard to say. Doesn't usually really matter that like one base runner gets killed by the bomber, but you do want to watch out that these bombers don't get too much veterancy because they start to become really ridiculous if they get too much of that. That might be a bridge too far though. Oh, looks like you'll get out with 30 health. That was pretty close. Oh, they should be a little scared, Carrier. Just a little bit. But you're right, I guess. I mean, it's more important, like, for AAVs and artillery cruisers that fire with the machine guns, you know? The bomber gets a ton of armor, it just, like, ignores getting shot at. But... by the way, interesting play here where he'll use the strike fighters as well. The bomber tanks for him, but one of them still gets shot down, so I'm not sure that was totally worth it. Oh, and another bomber... dude, look at that! It's a Vet 4 missile ship! Oh! Wow. That's pretty cool. This, like, never happens, but if you can get a missile ship to Vet 5, it gains the Fat Elder rank, right? It actually can survive its own EMP bursts, so now you can use that thing without losing the ship. So that's pretty cool. But that's gonna be a long way away, even so. I can't remember how much it costs. Well, actually, it's only like 2,000 more. It's possible.
That's fantastic. I hope we get to see that.
I mean, I would tell you whether it happens or not, but honestly, I can't remember.
It's not like you played these games or anything.
Yeah, I know, right? You couldn't expect me to know such things. Looks like the attack is on the eco on the left side, but that's going to be repelled as well. I just want to point out, like, look how many anti-air units I have. It's my whole army right now.
You've got a really good anti-air nut set up right now.
Well, I guess Just Carrier figured that out too, because he's switching into some kind of a ground unit now.
Yeah, got assault cruisers teched, got 2 building.
Pretty fast for a cruiser, don't you think? Anyway, well, this is gonna be a problem because I don't actually have anything to, like, you know, react to this.
Yeah, and he's popping the overcharge too. He's getting in there.
He's speeding, man. They're pretty quick, you know, so I don't know how well this is gonna turn out. EMP just to buy some time, I guess. But we need units here. Assault ships looks like gonna be the choice. I mean, assault ships can fight assault cruisers, but I'm sure it's pretty difficult. Stun lasts a long time, though.
The DPS is good.
Oh! No, I think it's gonna get away. It's just a little bit too tanky, you know? I mean, I shouldn't call them tanky. They're really not, but... Also, have you noticed where I've moved my carrier, by the way? This becomes important later on, so remember this.
Oh no, you did do that.
I don't know why I play like this. I really don't.
Yeah, just send your Knuff carrier straight into the fog of war into 3 assault cruisers.
That's a ground turret, by the way, over on the extraction zone. Anyway, here comes the here comes the moment we've all been waiting for. Yeah, you can see I realized, like, right away, oh, that was a mistake, so I'm gonna power up the healing, but I don't have, like, any ground armies, so I guess I don't really have an exit strategy here. Yeah, no comment. No comment about that one.
Well, that was most certainly one of the games of all time.
Yeah, most certainly. Well, hey, this is why we have a Bozo throw emote in the Twitch chat, you know? It's for exactly this sort of situation. It's true, Carrier, it's true. Time and time again, I tell people, you can't out-heal. You have to fight it off or put power in the runaway system, but, you know, there I am, powering up healing to max.
The funniest part about that game is, like, you were trading fairly evenly up until that point.
Yeah, yeah. No, I think it was actually pretty good until I decided to lose. Well, the lesson is, do what I say, not what I do. And let's jump into game 2 and try to forget about that. Some idiot was sending air units versus AA. Yeah, yeah, I don't know why. No, I'd say fending off the air units wise, that actually went pretty well. By the way, you may have noticed in the info picture that Just Carrier sent that it said, like, I hope I get something other than Coalition for once, you know? I swear, there's some kind of conspiracy. You just always get Coalition when you're playing random, so... Sure enough, game 2, I think it's SVC? Yeah. Excuse me, I've got the traditional hiccups, you know? It wouldn't do to not have those. So, Just Carrier grabs Coalition here, and I take Savant. Well, we don't take it, we get given it, but that's how it is. Tell me when you're at 29:55, and we'll start this one too.
I am there.
Alrighty, on go. 3, 2, 1, go. And we're on the Boneyard. Boneyard alt, of course. Slight little adjustments there to the positioning bases, but... This is a classic, man. I guess you could say all the maps are classics because they haven't changed for like 5 years, but whatever. But still, I mean, this map feels very vanilla, doesn't it?
Yeah, it was one of the original maps, right?
I don't think so, actually. I think.
Oh yeah, it came out in that second round.
Yeah, I think it only had Kalash Teeth and Torn Crater when it released. Which is kind of crazy to think about. Like 2 maps for multiplayer. I must say, though, I didn't get to play DOK right on launch. I didn't start until, like, July of 2016. And then I left for 2 years, of course. So... Just Carrier saying "ehem" at me, but I don't know what about. Oh, maybe this. You notice base sort of inventory coming out? Oh dear.
Yep, and we've got a second base runner building.
Okay, well I always like to see games like this.
And yeah, Just Carrier's been playing with me a little bit too much. We've got a ninja base runner.
Indeed. What do they call the Conf base runner? The Shadow Runner or something? This guy's doing its Conf base runner cosplay, you know?
Oh yeah.
See what he wants to do out there. I don't know, it looks like pretty good terrain for a anti-air turret post, but you could put like a normal one up on top of one of the dooms here and it would have some pretty good coverage too.
It looks like he's pathing behind the dune, so probably gonna be an AA post.
Yeah, I mean, it's true what he's saying in chat right now. Like, he has to just stay away from the probe in any case. So... Oh, you know what? Maybe maybe building that second base runner is actually, Maybe building that second base runner is actually to, like, sell the idea that nothing funny is going on, because you can see the base runner, and you'll assume, oh, that's the first one. Right? And then, but actually, that's the second one, and the first one is on your side of the map. I don't know if that's actually what he's, like, done this for, building that second base runner, but if so, that's amazing.
Yeah,
free artifact, though.
fun nice games here. Yep. That early extract is going to be important once you find a base runner and a turret on your doorstep.
Yeah, he's saying that's true. He built the second one to trick me there. Okay, it's an AA turret post, and it's in the little gully, so that's nice. Hey! Stop hitting the salvager! No. Maybe I want to jetpack him. Yeah, okay, that must be it.
Yeah, you.
Oh,
do.
This is gonna hurt the carrier though. Ow! What? It's not dead yet! Look, it still has 36 HP. What is this? Oh, no. Oh, he gets 2 salvagers! Oh! Oh, the madness. The humanity. If I just had the alcohol thrower targeting that the whole time, I don't think it would have gotten any kills. Oh, that's terrible.
Yeah. Good opener for Just Carrier there.
The truth hurts, man.
But it looks like the 3 base timings are gonna be roughly even.
Yeah, even after all that, it looks like I'm still slightly ahead. Does he have more tech than me? No, he actually has less. Oh. I guess because, like, he had to stop by for base runner inventory, right? And that's a little bit expensive. It's still a bit surprising, though. There's another... Oh, that's a normal turret getting set up now. It's susceptible to smoke, of course. In fact, it might be dead already. I don't know how much damage exactly the smoke does, but... Yeah, look at that. There it goes. Oh, and that's kind of cute, too. You can see I tried to drive my base runner out to do some damage to the third base as well. Wasn't able to get anything, but then I just dropped the TJ back to hit that logistics module. And that's gonna die, so that's kind of nice. says how much in the tooltip. Oh yeah, look at that. It really does. Well, you know what Just Carrier says. Read the descriptions. It's true. It really does say it all, doesn't it?
Indeed it does.
Yeah, honestly, I feel pretty good about the game state right now. This seems pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, you lost a base runner, but you got the extract out.
Yeah, it even took a logistics module.
Made anything happen with his.
Looks like he'll deny the probe, right? It's fine. I mean, eventually, I should say. It does take a little bit of time. But something about having 10,000 HP on these guys. I can't remember, Carrier. Do the AVs have AoE in this patch? They don't, right?
Oh, Carrier's going for Battlecruiser Fab right now.
Looks like we both.
And so are you.
Yeah. SC
Doing
anti-ground too.
Oh.
So this is probably like the Powerball play with the Swamp Carrier, although that's a little bit risky. But didn't I lose my Carrier last game by like driving out into the front line and dying like an idiot? You'd think maybe this time I'd play a little conservatively with it, wouldn't you? Anyway, that's irrelevant. And Battlecruiser Tech is cancelled from Just Carrier. Look at that. Actually, he was a little bit before me, so he must have stopped like right before it finished or something. And you can see, yeah, it's true, the AVs are slowing down the Carrier to stop it from reaching inside of the map quite as quickly. Heavy Vehicles armor is teching, and it's Railgun Fab, so it looks like that's going to be what he wants to use to stop this push here. A lot of frontline SCs, man. SPCs, you know?
I was gonna say, Phoenix Yo would be proud.
Yeah, isn't it really quite a pity that he didn't play in this tournament? I mean, it's like made for him. Look, you have combat support cruisers and everything. It's true though, support cruisers going on a wild goose chase here. Surely there was some better way to answer these, like, 2 AVs. It's not very threatening. You're sending the entire frontline forward. Because, you know, these are kind of meant to be frontliners in this sort of comp, right? And I'm, like, sending them all into the back line to deal with, like, 2 anti-air units that are sneaking into my base. Maybe I just shouldn't have
Now we get to see the Carrier versus Railgun matchup.
Yeah, well, Coalition Rails do quite a lot of damage up close, don't they? And of course, like all Railguns in Anomaly, they don't have any armor packets, so you can't really reduce the damage that you're taking here either. But it's true what Just Carrier says, he doesn't have Mag XL yet. It's actually finishing just now. Here comes a BC. Purgeability is good. But you can see that Carrier's taken a lot of damage already. It's like 2,000 HP off of it. Whoa! Why is this BC so fast? I guess he was still like getting that movement buff from coming out of the Carrier? That was ridiculous.
And yeah, we've got a fight brewing. A lot of railguns, a lot of BCs, a lot of support cruisers.
Actually, some base runners coming out. I'm not really sure why. I think I'm playing this a bit wrong though. Like, you really want the BCs to get out, inside of the, to run my base. You want to get them inside of the railgun blocks so that they can use that purge ability and blow them up from close range. And obviously you're slower than him, right? So the only way to really make that happen is to like get between you and your Carrier so that, you know, the railguns can't come closer without passing through the BC. Pretty much all of the SCs are dead by now, there's only one left. And I feel like this Carrier is going to be a lot less dangerous if it doesn't have any, like, healing to support it here. Let's see, though. That's nice, one of the BCs did manage to destroy the third base.
Yeah, that perch ability is still not doing a lot to the carrier, though.
Yeah, it's true. I mean, just very slow fire rate, right? Oh dear, look at that. My carrier is dead.
Yeah, we've got a critical mass of railguns coming up. They're...
Oh, what happened though? I stopped looking for like 2 seconds and it just instantly died. I have a feeling I felt the same way during the game too. High ground. Oh, high ground. Oh yeah. I guess that would do it, wouldn't it?
Don't mess with high ground rails in any patch.
That's true, in any patch. Have you played Turbo Patch, by the way? I haven't really played it much before. I was thinking, like, maybe that's an exception, but I'm not sure.
I've done a couple games with Just Carrier, but that's it.
Speaking of Just Carrier, he's going to take Game 2 for himself. Let's jump into Game 3 here.
Scoreline is 2-0 in favor of Just Carrier.
Just where we want it, you know, just where we want it. Make him feel a bit of false confidence, right? And then we come back swinging, you know? It's all part of the plan, Cow. It's all part of the plan. Don't worry about it.
Alright.
Or something like that, I don't know.
Oh, so in, just absolutely heretical fashion, I'm at 29.54.
Oh, ridiculous! Okay, that's fine. On go, 3, 2, 1, go. And here we are on Canyon Outpost, and it's Saban versus Saban. What do you know? Another CDC matchup. Random. I'm telling you, man, there's something weird about it. You know, Just Carrier actually did some testing where he just like went random, like 20 times or something, and like 80% of them were Coalition, but. I feel like that's not big enough of a sample size to say for sure.
Funny thing is, like, he and I played 3 games the other day. He rolled random and got Gaussian every time.
Oh. Well, there you go. Oh yeah, that's right. He was experimenting with like different ways to pick random. I think you told me your advice was go Fathership, and then go random, and then go into your settings and make sure it doesn't say random faction false, right? Which is ridiculous. Oh shoot, I remember this now. Okay, you're about to see something truly cringe. Please avert your eyes if you're a child. This is too cringe, you may actually die. So, I hate to say it, I was kind of used to the last match, and I'm like, well... He's gotta be Coalition, right? So like, why is he taking this fight? He can't win this. I have a targeting jam, you know? He can't do anything, right? By the way, it's just gonna be eco build from both of us. Let's see first. And then, so he starts running away, so I start driving forward, you know, because I'm like, yeah, well, I win this. Like, I've got the HP advantage, and I have TJs and he doesn't. And then he throws a TJ out, and I'm like, oh shoot. Oh, it's so stupid. Not my finest moment. Not my finest moment. Oh yeah, he's not mining. Look at that. I guess Just Carrier was focused on the front line. Forgot to put his salvagers to work there. That's okay though. I'm sure he'll figure that out in a moment. Besides, if you've been watching so far, you know I could kind of use a buff against this guy, so... Note that he doesn't bring his carrier to the expansion, by the way. He actually just brings the SC there, and then... That means his SC has a longer way to go to reach the third, but at the same time, the carrier obviously can't go across that bridge. So I guess it makes sense to, like, leave it on the other side here. Yeah, why would you expand the carrier on this map? Well, I think it can make sense because then it's faster to get to 3 base, right? Like, the salvagers don't have travel time and the SC won't have travel time. But, you know, you do want your carrier to be over on this side at some point. So...
Yeah, you do ultimately get boxed into a corner. like Just Carrier is saying, with your production.
Yeah, like now you're building all your units right in the corner. That's true.
Support cruiser online. LAV now available for production.
Oh wait, probe died? Oh. Oh, because of that stupid SC bug. Oh. Yeah, did you know about this, by the way, Kaushmo?
I did not.
So the EMP on the SC is meant to like cause air units to cancel their sortie and go back home, by the way.
Okay.
It's really annoying. Just Carrier actually removed it for the next version of Anomaly, but it's got this unintended effect with the base runner where the probe will try to go back to the base runner and like dock or something. I don't know. You never see that in multiplayer, but apparently that's something it can do. So if it gets EMP'd, it'll try to go back home. And then, oh, I see. You didn't know to cancel the sortie. You just wanted it to EMP. Well, either way, that's what it does. And so if the base runner that spawned the probe has already died, the EMP will just kill it in one shot. From like 10,000 HP. It's crazy. So, so support cruisers can one-shot probes in Anomaly. And we didn't know that until like... Oh, I can't remember when we figured that out, but it was when the tournament had already started. So that'll happen, but... Sekai GN versus God Hates Weebs, really? In the group stage? Man.
Really
those
fun
were like the last games we cast, I think.
Enemy unit detected. Energy signature confirmed.
I like the idea of probes that are tanky against everything except support cruisers.
Yeah, I mean, that does sort of fit the Anomaly aesthetic in some ways, doesn't it? Why am I getting carrier systems too, by the way? That's kind of interesting. Oh yeah, okay, I think my idea was like, I'll just use the carrier to plug up the bridge, and then I don't ever have to worry about it. But that was probably not very sensible, because like, you can never cross the bridge on this map, you know? I mean, it's this map, right? It's Canyon Outpost. You know, when we're casting, can you plug that hole harder? I don't like how that sounds. Anyway, when we're casting Jiraki games, I'm always telling people, like, stop just sending everyone across this bridge to die, you know? So, maybe I needn't have worried about it. But there we are regardless. Wow, these AAV fights sure do take a while, don't they?
They do indeed.
You know, if the carrier could actually get a shot off here, that would make a big difference, wouldn't it?
And the base runner goes down, AAV's got what they came for, and they're gonna try to run away.
He'll just drive on back. No, I think LAVs here should seal the deal. Oh, and hey, I killed a railgun on the bridge! See, look, it starts already. It starts already. The unit's dying on the bridge. Okay, now I'm driving 2 AVs out to die on the bridge myself. Some things never change, Cal. Some things never change. Oh, look at that! The probe's gonna die again. Wait, what? It didn't die. What?
I'm so confused.
Probe had a move order. What, so it won't kill it like that unless it's not moving already? What? I don't even know, man. I thought I knew exactly how this worked. Okay, well... I guess I'm just the best, you know? I am the Anomaly Master, see? Master of Anomaly Arts. Air units die if the carrier is dead, only when they run out of ammo. Oh yeah, this was the saddest thing ever. Okay, look, so I didn't really catch this on screen terribly well, but he just puts the det pack down wherever the bees spawn and it kills them instantly. That's so tragic, man. I didn't quite realize that was a thing. So he just shut down the bees pretty hard.
Just Carrier truly pioneering an anti-B strategies.
Yeah, seriously. I think I actually like said this foreboding-wise in one of the other casts for this tournament. You know, never put the bees next to the expansion. This is what I meant. Because I didn't really realize that you could do that. I think in-game I told him, like, I can't even be angry, that was too cool. I was a little bit angry, though. Just a little bit. You can smoke bees. Sorry, I need to... I'll take a screenshot of this. You can barrage them with seed fuels, yeah. Hey, do you remember you used to be able to barrage air units with missile ship direct fire barrage in Draki? I think you still can in vanilla.
Oh yeah.
Alright, well it's time to lose everything across that dang bridge. Except this time he's gonna be fine because he has marked target, right? And marked target is really nasty in this kind of situation where you've tech carrier power because it turns off all the weapons, right? So now I'm gonna be one unhappy camper. So unless this BC kills everybody, I guess it's just game over. Oh, but marked target! Look, it can't even shoot at anyone! Oh, that's so evil! Oh, I hate it. Oh, no. So on rails, man, they're dangerous. And look, he'll just kind of harmlessly walk past me, and then he can target the carrier again, because it won't even matter that I have the purge ability, because I'm too slow to catch up with him.
Yeah, that mute ability is evil. And Just Carrier even split off a railgun to keep muting that battle cruiser.
Indeed. Man, he just makes me look like a fool, you know? Oh.
That's a brutal 3-0 streak.
Seriously. And now we're on match point, eh? So, that's
we are
unfortunate.
Indeed.
He says, I can nerf it to not work on carry. No, it's not like, oh, that's overpowered. It's just, man, that feels bad for me. Oh, you played me like a fiddle. Oh. The bees getting blown up on the base, and then the carrier getting turned off. Oh, it's awful.
Yeah, that was tough to watch.
Hey, he says the sun is up, so you were right. The sun
Yes,
would indeed rise in Russia by the time we were finished. Alright, are you on the right time now, huh?
Not yet, I'm still loading.
Ah, I see, I see. Well, it's gonna be Coalition versus Galaxian this time. So, you know, Random is at least shown us all 4 factions during this series, so that's nice. Although Just Carrier has gotten Coalition or Savant every single time. Alright, tell me when you're ready to go.
I'm ready to go.
Alright, 3, 2, 1, go. Well, not really where you want a series to be when you're up against the wall this early on, but I've come back from worse. That's not true. Worse is actually losing, right? Because, you know, worse than 3-0. Anyway, you get what I'm saying. Question is, what am I gonna do this game? Let's see, basement or heal is used, so that's gonna cause the, it's gonna cause the wreck to open up. Angry nano machines, you know?
Send your message. Be advised.
So it,
Vehicle authenticated.
Weapon systems online.
oh yeah, looks like you're dropping a scanner.
Look what Just Carrier does, by the way. He reacts right away to, like, move the salvagers away from that scanner. Yeah, you might not think it, but you absolutely will accidentally kill your own units using that thing, so... just from the friendly fire. Yeah, it's really funny how much damage you can do to your opponent with friendly fire in this match. That scanner might actually survive.
My favorite application of that is LAV versus LAV micro.
Yeah, yeah, where like you boost one LAV into your opponent's blob and then make them kill themselves. Yeah. The scanner has 20 HP, no way! Well, I really distinctly remember this 2v2 game that we played on Anomaly where Just Carrier was playing Galzian and he just built like 20 base runners and kept throwing scanners in my base and my units would just kill each other and I was like, what do I do about this, you know? Yeah, I'll never forget that one.
I remember watching that one, that was good.
Yeah, you watched that one? Yeah, it was awful, like, what do I do about this, you know? So, that's how I came to have an appreciation of how powerful friendly fire is in this patch. Well, it's gonna be AV Fat for Just Carrier. He actually got base runner inventory, but he's not built any BRs with it, so... I think maybe that was like in case I'm... No, it can't have been in case I'm getting rushed, because he has his probe out too. Yeah, I don't know exactly why he got that, but it's gonna be AV Fab from him, and probably we're on 2 PC here. Yep, there he comes.
Yep, and you got Railgun Fabrication coming out.
Naturally. Good map for it. Of course, normally it'd be heavy railguns up on the hills, but in Anomaly it'll be assault railguns, but either way, really effective. Get a little bit of high ground, it goes a long way. And we get the extractor too, so that's nice. And Just Carrier wants 3 base as well, so it's like we're both gonna be on time there. PR inventory slows him down a little bit though, but not too much. There is a Phoenixio in my blood. No, yeah, it's Phoenixio. He would build like... He'd build like 7 turrets on this map and just sort of hide for a while, right? Yeah, I always thought that was funny, because wouldn't you just build like 6 base runners and extract them to death, but... He'd really play like that. And he'd win like that too, I don't understand how that could happen.
Ooh, so we've got, we haven't seen this yet from Just Carrier. Going into Missile Battery Fab.
As he, takes 1/4 damage on that carrier just from friendly fire. but yes, Missile Battery Fab. Which is kind of fun. I mean, I feel like we haven't seen them enough this tournament. You know, probably because it's counterintuitive for people to build an anti-air unit to, like, be anti-ground, but still. They're quite effective. I mean, they really are, like, close-range, high-damage tanks. This isn't the map I would think of building them on, but as I look at it, I mean, there is a lot of line-of-sight blockers going on in that mid-area, so perhaps it's pretty effective.
Yeah, and it looks like we're about to see the matchup now.
Indeed. 1 heavy railgun coming out with 2 ARs on the hill, and here's 2 missile batteries and an AAV coming out. Okay, he's giving us a bit of a comparison here. Compared to the Coalition railguns, they're less HP, they're slower, but they're longer range. And then I would point out that against Soban railguns, they actually have more tankiness as well. Because Soban railguns are meant to be like long-range units. And then that the mortar ability will also cause them to lose accuracy, too. Oh yeah, I remember this. So look, I'm building a second honor guard here. And this is probably when I should say, like, well look, he's only got, like, missile batteries out. So, you know, are we gonna really think that he has air at this point? Probably not, right? Like, it would make sense to cancel that honor guard. I think I just let it finish building, which is probably a mistake. Failed to dodge the borders as well there. To try. But now that heavy railgun should really just be getting out of there. Oh, is it actually gonna live? That's crazy. Well, it's still getting hit by the AV though. Oh, that's amazing. It actually gets out there. Okay, here comes the base runner with the nano machines.
Heavy rail goes down.
There's the missile battery though, and a lot of veterancy for the base runner too. Not gonna last long though, down it goes. Is that gonna finish off on the missile batteries? No, it looks like the damage over time has already stopped. Still though, it's not every day you get a good opportunity to use that base runner heal, so that always feels nice. And yeah, there's the 3 honor... What? What? Why have I done this?
Expecting an air switch, apparently, but it's
Apparently.
not coming.
That's a lot of
Just
honor
carrier
guards.
attacking artillery right now.
You know the other thing too, like you really can't hide these because they're always going to be shooting. You can't stop them from shooting, right? It's true, yeah, if I get the close combat weapons for the honor guards, I guess I could use that too. By the way, really bad fight with the heavy rails here. You can see the missile batteries just using the ability to, like, you know, fire without line of sight and the ability to be a little bit faster, I think, than these heavy rails. Is that true? Oh, they're actually a little bit slower. Well, never mind. But either way, they're definitely going to win that fight. And the sandbag really helps there too. You know what Tobey Maguire says. He's going to put some dirt in your eye, right? Makes it a lot harder to shoot. So you basically just end up not taking any damage.
Yeah, just carrier making these missile batteries look really, really good on this map.
More crap better than less crap. Yeah, true. That's also helping. Sand skimmers to deny the base runner. I mean, not that they do much damage on their own, but they give vision for that assault railgun, so that always feels nice. Yeah, now you can see the numbers really just don't add up for me. Yeah, it's true. I mean, like, the 3 honor guards, you know, that's all money that could have been spent on combat units on the ground here. So, I think this is probably why Just Carrier is winning so dramatically. Oh, the border really hurts there, too. You can see I'm trying to get in range to use the death packs on the salvagers, but it ain't gonna happen.
Yeah, and you're gonna lose all 4.
Indeed. That's the least of my problems, too. Ooh. Ew. Look at the units lost tab. That's not very good. Suboptimal. That's the word that we would use for that, I think.
Absolutely brutal.
But hey, Vet 5 assault railgun. Let's go. Probably going to meet his demise in just a moment here, though. As the missile batteries keep moving up. The honor guards contributing 0 with the arty claws. Yeah, it's true. It's true. Close range defenses maybe would have been the play here then, because obviously I do have, you know, 3 of them. So yeah. I mean, I always have said it before. If you're going to build a lot of some type of unit, you ought to upgrade them because you got a lot of them. And upgrades become more valuable the more of that unit you have. Still though, Vet 5 assault railgun. Haha. Do you like how they gain 69 hull on 3rd range? That's pretty cool. Oh, heavy railguns are actually kind of cleaning up all of a sudden. What the heck? What changed here? I'm like almost winning that.
But we've got a lot more missile batteries in mid prepared for wave 2.
I was about to say, I looked over at mid and I was like, oh, that's why. He's got... How many is this? 7 of them just like chilling here? Yeah, well... It was nice while it lasted.
Alright, wave 2 start.
Wow, look how much damage that assault railgun is doing! Oh my gosh! He probably has armor 3 at this point. Yeah, so that's obviously why. Obviously the heavy railguns have that Sunder ability, so that strips off all of the armor from the missile battery, and then the assault railguns can do damage, but they really can't do anything on their own, you know?
Oh, and
Artillery cruisers missing everything as usual.
but they don't even need to. Those missile batteries are doing a ton of damage to that carrier.
Yeah, I know. I mean, it doesn't really matter in this case, but I love this unit. This is the funniest unit ever. Do you know what I'm talking about? If I mentioned like Food Fight by Tourist Pictures, have you seen that?
No.
Oh, you gotta look that up after we're done. Everyone on stream, go watch that. It's really funny. It's like this guy animates food playing out all the like major conflicts since World War II, right? So like at the beginning, you've got like 2 pretzels and a sausage link that represent Germany, you know. And you've got like the hamburgers for the U.S., of course. Fish and chips for the British. The big pile of stroganoff for the Russians, right? Well, part of it is the let's see, it's the first Gulf War, right? So Iraq invades Kuwait, and then they fire a bunch of Scud missiles at Israel, but they like miss every shot, you know? So they've got this animation of the kebabs like turning and firing all this stuff, and then you've got the 2 like matzah breads and everything just misses. That like I think of that every time I see these artillery cruisers fire, because they never hit anything, I swear. Sorry, that was a crazy tangent, but you know, hopefully it gets you guys to go watch that video. Oh, here it comes again. You see what I mean? Like they just never hit anything, I swear.
Yeah, they are missing a lot.
Oh man.
You know,
Yeah, how
it's
many
not
missile
with
batteries is
these
that?
missile batteries.
12.
Yup.
Yeah, I don't know. That's a lot of tanks. That's a lot of tanks.
They're just cleaning up right now. Production cruiser falls, and I expect that the carrier won't be far behind.
Oh, power 5 the heals! What are you gonna do, huh? What are you gonna do? Look, he's gonna kill himself with friendly fire before he can kill me. No, it looks like the math doesn't quite work out. He's still doing net damage here. Again, it's like we mentioned in game 1. What does Bozo always say? Don't try to out heal them, because you can't. Although that's true, he's targeting the carrier here, and this railgun's just being allowed to do whatever he wants. Oh my gosh. Oh, the sandbags though, that's so brutal. Bro, but really, this one railgun, how many kills has he gotten? I wish there was like a kill counter so you could see like exactly how much this thing's done.
Oh god, the hero rail.
Yeah. Oh, it goes down. Why did I turn off range calibration? Yeah, I don't know. In hindsight, that was obviously a mistake. This guy has it off too. What am I doing? Who can know such things, you know? Certainly not me. Okay, the artillery cruisers are ready for another shot. Let's see if they hit anything this time. Looks like they're not even firing. So that's probably going to be a no if they don't even fire. Hey, you know what they say? You miss 100% of the shots you don't take. Also, take a look at just Carrier's bank. Have you noticed how much money he has right now?
Oh lord.
Yeah. Hey, to my credit, look, I've kept those 3 honor guards alive now. So they haven't done a whole lot, but at least they're not dead. How many kills do they have? Do we really want to find out?
Not
Okay.
many.
2 probes and 1 missile battery. That's pretty dismal. Oh dear. Well, hey, there's a thought that maybe if your opponent just lets you get max carrier power, and they're not playing Saban, because we saw what happens when that, you know, when that situation arises, that maybe you might actually still have a chance in the, you might still have a chance in the game, because just really high-powered carriers are really strong. So, you can see, I actually have Power 5 teching. This carrier is starting to become a little bit dangerous. There it is. And then I think I want to find out where the artillery cruisers are. Oh yeah, they reveal when they auto-fire, right? So check this out. Ha!
Goodbye.
That thing is so good, man. It's one of the most satisfying abilities to use, honestly. I mean, I still think nukes are bad game design, but whatever. You know me, right?
But pride be damned, you're 3 down in a series, you're gonna use the heck out of some nukes.
Absolutely, absolutely. Oh look, he's built 2 more, he really has. Oh, that's annoying. Why am I only just now noticing it really is called the runaway system, the movement system? Oh, that's so funny. Well, I was using the runaway system to get onto the missile batteries there. Oh, did I tell you to name it that? Well, it's a good name, you know, it's a good name. But now it's the run forward system, see? Gosh, look, even with 3 honor guards, it takes us so long to kill a probe. It's so ridiculous. How do you counter a Galzian carrier as coalition? It's a good question. Oh yeah, look, he means to put down the ground turrets, but he's put down AA turrets on accident instead. Although I will say, what's it even called now? Base order inventory is paying off, isn't it, for Just Carrier? Because now he's able to put down these turrets, you know, right when he needs them. And remember, he does have, what is it, 5,000 CUs in the bank, so he can kind of do whatever he wants. Oh, now that's a very sad siege cruiser.
Yeah,
I may have spawned him
funny
right
not
into
to
danger.
correct. Yep.
Whoops. Oh well, things happen, you know. People die in wars, you gotta get used to it. Wait, really? Did the honor guards kill an artillery cruiser? Hey, let's go! See, these things weren't a total waste. Okay, but here's the anti-ground turrets now. And if I recall correctly, I was quite surprised how much damage I was taking here. But that'll happen, you know. There's another Galzian nuke there, but I think it's 2 missile batteries, not really the highest value. And here I am powering up the healing instead of the speed. Uh-oh, that's a coalition nuke. That's not even gonna get to land, that carrier's gonna go down. Oh, what? Look, he was targeting the honor guards, that's so rude! Oh. Well, I'm almost glad that didn't go through. That would have been really rude. But yeah, those anti-ground turrets really hurt, man. Like, I feel like you don't see them very often in Anomaly. Obviously, Saban doesn't get them at all, but most of the time people will just go ahead and use anti-air turrets, so...
Yeah, you quite literally just ran right into them, too.
It's true. We're running it down, man! Yeah, there you go.
Absolutely brutal series.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. No, I'll tell you guys, I mean, not to Not to say you shouldn't play with him, but like seriously, don't ever play Anomaly with just carry. He just always wins. It's not even fair.
Man knows what he's doing for sure.
Yeah, he doesn't like that. Hey. No, but seriously, like, I don't understand. Just Carrier is so good at Anomaly. It's unreal. Anyway, he's gonna take the series 4-0, so big congratulations to him. He's gonna win his own patch tournament. So everyone in the YouTube comments, I'm sure, will say that it's totally rigged. But you know, what are you gonna do? And that should be Anomaly Cup finished. And honestly, this tournament has been great fun. I really loved this one. You were the founder.
Yeah,
that's true. Yeah, I did start the Anomaly patch, but I certainly didn't finish it. Homeworld 3 Cup time. Yeah, okay, Cow Schmel, what are we gonna call the Homeworld series, or sorry, the tournament series for Homeworld 3?
So they haven't given us a lot of proper nouns from Homeworld 3 yet.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I feel like Kasura Cup has a nice ring to it.
Ooh, yeah.
After the little Kasura Oasis.
It does have a nice ring to it. Just Carrier says Karen Cup. Idlord X says Anomaly Cup. Well, I feel like we can't do that.
Nope, it's been taken, unfortunately.
Yeah, that's the only one that we absolutely can't do. Karen Cup. Yeah, that would be kind of funny. They did bring Karen back for Homeworld 3, didn't they? That's what I've heard.
Yep, it's the triumphant return of Space Mommy, probably with a whole ton of psychological issues that can only happen when you find out that your god is actually a spaceship with 3 fuck you cannons.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
get the
seriously.
opportunity to take God for a joyride, swoop in, save the day, and I don't know. I feel like after that, you kind of just have to do side quests.
No, really though. I mean, how would you react if you found out that, like, God is real, but he's just a spaceship?
And you can pilot God.
Like, that would be pretty underwhelming, wouldn't it? I don't know.
I found God, and
I found
all
God
got
in
was this
space.
shitty spaceship.
Oh well. Oh well. Well, I guess we'll call it there. So that's Anomaly Cup 1 finished. That's a wrap. Again, big congratulations to Just Carrier for winning, and winning in a brutal fashion in the finals, you know. I can say that because it's me he dominated there, so you know, no hard feelings. But hope you guys have enjoyed. Again, like I said, this is a really fun tournament to run. And if we do come back to running DOK tournaments as Homeworld 3 has already launched, definitely Anomaly Cup 2 is one that I would be interested in doing, so. But, you know, who knows what the future will bring.
If we do an Anomaly Cup 2, maybe I'll play a little bit better in that one. We shall see.
Yeah, I could say the same thing. I could say the same thing.
It's not a kind tournament to the cows.
Indeed. But until next time, I will see you guys next time. What? What am I saying? Cow Schmel, say something profound to close us off so that I don't sound like a moron.
Can't say fuck Bishop's Step Honey again.
Yeah, you can only use that one once.
Alright. Pet some kitties, grow some titties, spend some fitties.
Okay, there it is. And with those wide words, wise words, that's a wrap. I'll see you guys next time.